thanks for joining me for today's cleaning video. I'm starting upstairs in my bedroom and the bathroom upstairs. Normally you might have noticed that I started my kitchen. That is where I like to clean the most, and because it has the biggest messes, it makes the biggest impact, but oftentimes that means that I'm too tired to get to cleaning upstairs, so I want to make sure to get this done today. The bathroom especially needed a thorough scrub down and the sheets needed to be washed, so we'll get into that now. I tried this new gel hand soap from Grove. It's in a cherry blossom scent and it's fine, it does the job, but I don't think that I would repurchase it. I don't particularly love the smell. I think for me it smells a little bit medicinal. And it was also, I think $4 or maybe even $5 for that 12-ounce bag. So it's a lot cheaper just to get the bigger bags of Method soap or the bigger refill jars of Mrs. Meyer's soap. So I'm going to be sticking with that next time. But for now, it's nice to switch things up. I gave my shower a really thorough clean today. It desperately needed it. I sprayed down the shower caddy. If you're interested, it's a simple human shower caddy. We've had it for 2 years now and it hasn't rusted at all and it doesn't slip off the shower head. I think it's really great quality. I recommend it a lot. If I can find a link, I'll leave it down below. I sprayed that down and I just wiped it with a microfiber towel. I don't want to use an abrasive scouring pad or anything like that on it because I don't want to remove that coating, the anti-rust coating on it. But I did get it clean, no problem. And then I scrubbed down all of the shower walls and the floor, and you'll see later on I cleaned the shower door with Windex. Normally I wouldn't use Windex just because it's not necessarily heavy duty enough to get any of that soap scum off, but today the shower door was relatively clean, so it was more of a maintenance thing. It was really the shower walls that I needed to scrub thoroughly, so the Windex did the trick on the shower door for today. swept in the bathroom, and then I also followed it up with a Swiffer dry duster just because Juan had shaved his quarantine beard, so there was a lot of hair on the ground and then also just the normal dust. So I wanted to make sure to get any of those things off the floor with a broom, and then any of the smaller particles like dust and leftover pieces of hair I get up with the Swiffer duster, which is really good for those smaller particles. Now we're moving on downstairs. I'm starting by cleaning this area underneath our table, our dining table, and then I put sticky paws down. The reason being is that Squanchy has learned to climb up there, and then from there onto the chairs, and from the chairs on top of our table, which we definitely don't want. So I cleaned it and I put sticky paws down. You'll see later on it was not successful, so we're going to have to figure out an alternative method for keeping him off of our dining room table. Video I showed you the mountain of dishes that I had let pile up, and I mentioned in that video that I was going to try to be more on top of it and not let them pile up so much. Clearly that didn't happen. I have a mountain of dishes once again, so I'm going to tackle them. It was tough, but I hope that you find motivation in it. Oh, it's happening. And you didn't give it. Squanch. Squanchy kept trying to climb into the dishwasher while I was loading it, so here's a quick clip of what I used to distract him while I was loading the dishwasher. Normally my microwave stays relatively clean. I try covering things if I am going to be microwaving them, but I guess things got away from me and it was filthy on this day, so I thoroughly wiped it out and I cleaned out the tray and the shelf that is in the microwave as well. have an obscene amount of laundry to fold. This is my least favorite chore, and I let it pile up so much, which makes it worse. So here is a note to my future self. Please stay on top of laundry and just do it one load at a time instead of waiting to fold 5 loads at a time. Let's see if that actually happens. I have a feeling it's going to be something similar to the dishes situation, but we can hope. Anyway, so I'm going to tackle this. I actually did it over 2 days. You'll see my outfit changes, and it's late at night when I start folding on the second day. On this day, I had to stop because we had a little squanchy poop emergency. I didn't know what I was getting into when I got this kitten. Obviously, I knew he was going to be a lot of work. I did not anticipate the amount of poop that this little tiny kitten could produce, but I think he had a little tummy ache, so we had to handle that, and it was a big ordeal cleaning his whole bathroom. So I didn't get to finish the laundry on this day, but I did finish it the next day, and you'll see that. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope that it gave you the motivation to tackle what you have on your to-do list. I'm hoping that you are staying safe and doing well. Bye.